Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0571 stands for brake switch malfunction and is a diagnostic trouble code specific to the Honda Civic models produced between 2011 and 2015. This error typically indicates an issue with the brake pedal position switch, which plays a crucial role in signaling whether the brake is engaged. When the brake pedal is pressed, the switch should activate the brake lights and inform the engine control unit (ECU) of the action. A malfunction in this switch can lead to improper vehicle behavior, affecting safety and drivability. Symptoms might include brake lights that stay on or do not illuminate when the pedal is pressed. Thus, the implications of this code are significant, not just for functionality, but also for the safety of the driver and others on the road. The brake pedal position switch is the primary component affected by DTC P0571. Located near the brake pedal, it is responsible for signaling the onboard systems when the brake pedal is pressed. This switch not only activates the brake lights, but also communicates with the vehicle's engine control unit, ECU, to facilitate functions such as cruise control disengagement. When the switch malfunctions, it can lead to either the brake lights staying on or not activating at all, which can confuse other drivers and create an unsafe situation. Additionally, a malfunctioning switch can prevent the correct interpretation of the vehicle's brake status by the ECU, potentially leading to erratic transmission behavior or cruise control issues. Several potential causes can lead to the P0571 code being set. First, a damaged brake pedal position switch can prevent correct functionality, resulting in erratic brake light behavior. Second, a blown fuse A17 located in the underhood fuse relay box can cut power to the brake switch circuit, causing it to malfunction entirely. Lastly, there could be open wires in the stop SW line, which could interrupt the communication between the brake pedal position switch and the ECU. Each of these causes needs to be systematically checked to accurately identify the root of the issue and proceed with the correct repair measures. The symptoms associated with DTC P0571 include the brake lights remaining illuminated continuously or not lighting up when the brake pedal is pressed. This dysfunction could confuse other drivers, posing a significant safety hazard. Additionally, the vehicle may exhibit erratic behavior related to systems that respond to brake status, such as cruise control, which may lead to unexpected vehicle acceleration or deceleration. Other potential indicators can include an illuminated dashboard warning light. A comprehensive understanding of these symptoms is critical for diagnosing the underlying problem promptly and effectively. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0571, the brake lights must be checked without pressing the brake pedal. You need to assess whether the brake lights remain illuminated, which may indicate an issue with the brake pedal position switch or a short circuit in the wiring. If the brake lights are on without the pedal being pressed, this confirms an issue, and you will need to proceed directly to step 9. Alternatively, if the lights are off, you will continue on to the next step to further isolate and identify the malfunction. In the second step of troubleshooting DTC P0571, you will press the brake pedal and then check the operation of the brake lights. This is crucial in understanding whether the brake pedal position switch is functioning properly when engaged. If the brake lights illuminate as expected when the pedal is pressed, move forward to step 7. If the brake lights remain off during this test, you'll continue to step 3 to check the brake pedal position switch itself for faults. During the third troubleshooting step, you will conduct a thorough check on the brake pedal position switch itself. This involves visual inspection and possibly using a multimeter to ensure the switch is functioning as designed. It's essential to verify that the switch is not stuck or damaged in a way that would prevent it from signaling properly. If the switch is functional, you will move on to verify the associated fuse in step 4. However, if the switch fails this inspection, it should be replaced to restore its functionality. In the 4th step of troubleshooting DTC P0571, the A17 fuse must be checked, which is located in the underhood fuse relay box. This fuse protects the electrical circuit for the brake pedal position switch and should be inspected visually for damage or continuity using a multimeter. A blown fuse can cause the brake switch not to function, leading to the problem signaled by DTC P0571. If the fuse is intact, proceed to step 5. If it is blown, a short in the wiring may need repairing before replacing the fuse with a new one to ensure everything operates correctly. The 5th step involves measuring the voltage between test points related to the +B stop wire to confirm its integrity. This wire connects the brake pedal position switch to fuse A17 and should have battery voltage when the ignition is in the lock, 0, or off position. If battery voltage is present, it indicates that the +B stop wire is functioning correctly, so you can move on to step 6. However, if no voltage is detected, an open circuit in the wire must be repaired to restore proper operation. In the 6th troubleshooting step, you will again check for battery voltage, but this time at the stop SW line. By turning the ignition to the lock, 0, or off position and disconnecting the PCM connector A, you can ensure better accuracy in measuring voltage. The proper voltage confirms that the wire is functioning and connects the brake pedal position switch to the PCM. If battery voltage is detected, it suggests the stop SW wire is intact, leading you to update the PCM or replace it with a known good unit in the next step. On the contrary, if no voltage is found, it would necessitate further investigation in the wiring between these components. In this 7th step, you will utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to monitor the behavior of the brake pedal position switch while pressing and releasing the pedal. The HDS should show the brake switch turning on when the pedal is pressed and off when released. A successful operation would indicate that the system is functional at this time, although it suggests a possibility of intermittent failures. Investigate poor connections or loose terminals if freeze data indicates a past failure. However, if the switch does not function correctly, you will need to proceed to step 8 for further diagnosis. Revisiting the stop CW line in step 8 serves to confirm you have conducted a comprehensive troubleshooting analysis. You'll repeat the voltage test after disconnecting the PCM and pressing the brake pedal. The necessity of this test is to corroborate findings from the earlier steps, ensuring the stop CW line isn't open. If battery voltage is present, it confirms that the wire is operative. As before, if not detected, you'll need to repair the open in the wiring between these critical components. This step focuses on ensuring the brake pedal position switch is accurately positioned and installed. After removing the switch, reconnect the brake pedal position switch connector and press the rod to assess whether the brake lights activate under these conditions. If the brake lights come on, you may need to adjust the switch or brake pedal to ensure correct alignment. A misalignment could lead to lasting issues with brake light operation. If the brake lights do not illuminate during this check, it suggests a potential internal failure of the switch, necessitating inspection or replacement. In the 10th and final troubleshooting step, you will thoroughly examine the brake pedal position switch once more. Assessing its operational status at this point will confirm whether it has been functioning properly. If the switch proves to be operational, but issues persist, Inspect for a possible short to power in the stop SW line connected to the PCM. However, should you find the switch defective, it is necessary to replace it to remedy the issues associated with DTC P0571 fully. Proper diagnosis at this stage is crucial, as it ensures reliable brake system functionality moving forward. After completing all troubleshooting steps for DTC P0571, the final repair verification is crucial to ensure that all issues have been resolved. Begin by clearing any diagnostic trouble codes, DTC, stored in the system utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. Following the clearing of codes, it is imperative to conduct a test drive of the vehicle to ensure all components function as intended. Performing this drive will help validate whether the brakes engage properly and that the lights operate as expected under various conditions. If the DTC does not reappear and the system operates smoothly, you may conclude that the troubleshooting and necessary repairs were successful. Preventive maintenance plays a significant role in avoiding recurrent issues with DTC P0571. It is advisable to routinely test the brake lights for proper operation as part of regular vehicle maintenance. Any signs of delayed response or malfunction should be investigated promptly to avoid serious safety issues. Additionally, inspecting wiring connections for corrosion or loosening can prevent future failures in the brake pedal position switch circuit. Regular maintenance will not only enhance safety, but can also reduce the likelihood of diagnostic trouble codes appearing in the future. In conclusion, DTC P0571 indicates a brake switch malfunction that demands thorough troubleshooting to ensure vehicle safety. The components involved, primarily the brake pedal position switch, are vital for proper brake light operation and interaction with the vehicle control systems. All steps, from checking the brake lights to verifying the wiring integrity, should be meticulously followed to identify and correct the fault. It is crucial for drivers to understand the implications of such diagnostic codes and prioritize their resolution, guaranteeing safe operation. Preventive measures can further mitigate risks associated with this and similar codes, fostering a safer driving environment. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.